What's up everyone, Darcblade here bringing you another episode in my 100% sync guide for Assassin's Creed 3, where we take a look at the harder missions in Assassin's Creed 3 and try to get 100% synchronization on them. Now in this episode we're going to be taking a look at the mission in Sequence 7 called Conflict Looms. For this you're given 3 additional objectives in order to get 100% synchronization on this mission. The first is to cross Charlestown without taking any damage. I found it a lot easier for this objective to stick to the sides of the town, run round the edges rather than running straight through the middle. This way you should be able to avoid a lot of the cannon fire. Now you can't run completely around the town avoiding it, there is some limitation. You can't go too far out of the area because you will desynchronize yourself and fail the mission. Don't worry if you run into British troops, just simply run past them even if you do get detected. It doesn't matter at this point in time. Once you approach the docks, just simply hop on the ships and jump into the water. This should complete the additional objective. Now if you follow the route that I've taken here, you shouldn't find yourself having too many difficulties with this first additional objective. Now once you're in the water, head over to the first ship. You can tackle both these ships in any order you want, but I prefer doing it in the order I do in this video. Anyway, once you approach the first ship, your second additional objective will become clear to you, which is to remain undetected whilst you're aboard the ships. This is a lot easier said than done because there are so many enemies aboard these ships and all of them seem to cover a certain angle of the ship, so you have to be very careful, watch where the soldiers are, where they're patrolling, take them out if necessary in order to reach your mission objective, which is to ignite the black powder stores on these ships. Now from this position here, you only really need to worry about the 2 officers on this ship. One is to your left, who patrols back and forward. The other patrols in an anti-clockwise route around the ship. When these are both out of line of sight or got their backs turned to you, simply run into the center of the ship, plant your bomb, and then get out of there. Jump overboard into the water, and you should have easily dealt with the first ship. Now the officers on the ship that you've just come from can be taken out if you're patient enough, but like me I'm a little bit impatient and I want to get these things done as stealthily and as quickly as possible. After the explosions have been set off anyway on the first ship, head over to the second one. Now, with the second ship, I tend to tackle it a lot differently than I did the first. Head over to the port side and find the nearest ledge that enables you to get a handhold on. Climb up the side of the ship until you reach the rigging of the front mast. Climb up the rigging. Don't worry too much if a guard looks like he might notice you. Unless the red triangle fills up, you really don't have anything to worry about. Head up to the crow's nest, and from here you'll be able to pretty much take out all the troops. This is a lot different from what I did in the first ship. Basically, I ignored all the troops on it. Make sure you have enough arrows, and simply, from this position, take out each soldier one by one. They don't notice you for some reason, because maybe they're all a bunch of dumbasses, but this I found was the easiest way to remain undetected on this ship and complete the second additional objective of remaining undetected whilst on the ships. This also allowed me to complete the third and final additional objective, which is to air assassinate the Grenadier. The Grenadier is the chap in the kill, the Scottish chap. Make sure you don't take him out when you're killing everyone with arrows. You need to take him out with an air assassination to get this final additional objective complete. The Grenadier will patrol the ship, and once all the other British soldiers have been taken care of, simply head over to a prime position where you can easily perform an air assassination on him. Once he's dead, you should have successfully completed the additional objective, air assassinate the Grenadier. Once he's dead, head over to the center of the ship, plant your explosives, and then get to a safe location. You don't need to jump overboard after you've planted the bombs, just get to a safe place, because you need to go back to one of the ships, climb up to the crow's nest, and plant an American flag. You will also notice that the additional objective of remaining undetected whilst on the ships is only completed once you've set off both of the bombs. Now that all the additional objectives are complete, just simply scale the ship until you reach the crow's nest and you should have easily completed this mission. Remember that you have to complete all these additional objectives in one playthrough in order to get 100% synchronization overall. That doesn't mean one playthrough of the game, it just means one playthrough of the mission. Anyway, once the flag is planted, simply dive off the ship and you should have easily completed Conflict Looms. Anyway, I've been Darcblade bringing you my 100% sync guide for Assassin's Creed 3. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.
We should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
The Tories aren't moving. And any time we try to press them, we lose a dozen men. I think Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us or send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough. Putnam's just up ahead. You can't miss.
I don't care much for your excuses, gentlemen. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Breeds is closer to the...